Thank you. Managing our own professional development and personal well-being. So there are three things there: our professional development, and our personal well-being. Okay, so professional development and personal well-being. If I'm not personally well, I can't function as a professional, because health and well-being are important. There are many things that affect our health and our well-being. So sickness is one of them, stress is another one, and different things, family pressures, financial pressures, now is cost of living crisis. Different things impact on our well-being. And when we are not well, we can't function professionally. And so it's important to ensure that we are well. We went through quite a number of things, and we're going to continue. We look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. We're going to continue from mindset. Okay, so fixed and growth mindset. There are two kinds of mindset. The first one is called fixed mindset. Fixed. When we say something is fixed, what does it mean? It is static. It's geared towards a particular end. It is not something that can easily change. It is fixed. Then the other one is growth mindset. Sorry, I beg your pardon. Growth mindset can change. It can be altered. Different things can happen to it. So we want to find out where is our mindset? Which mindset do we have? And if we need to change our mindset in relation to...
I think growth mindset we have.
You have growth mindset, Sindhu.
Because otherwise, how I can believe the people and intelligence, how
that is true.
Should I believe their talent if I don't know myself?
You are right. We all need growth mindset. Sindhu, you are right there. We all need growth mindset, but sometimes we have fixed mindset, and
not until certain things,
on certain things, and not until we change our mind. Some people cannot be happy because of their mindset. Okay, they are thinking something is happening which is really not happening, and it's affecting their joy, their emotions, their happiness, their progress. They get stuck. So mindset is everything in terms of our growth and development and function. So let's look at what the differences are and see where we can change our mindset. So what is mindset?
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to ask, is this meeting being recorded?
Yes, please.
So who's recording?
That is Naina, isn't it? Thank you, Naina.
I'm recording
Raj.
it.
Raj is recording.
I think Raj is recording.
Yes.
Okay.
Raj, our honorable host, is recording.
Okay. No.
Thank you so very much. It's good to hear your voice, Naina.
Sorry?
It's good to hear your voice.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Same here.
So our mindset is our attitude, the attitude we choose to adopt concerning a particular thing or a particular person even, or a particular situation. And the mindset can be changed. So for example, the doctor gives you a diagnosis. This well-being, so I can talk about anything that helps our well-being. Gives you a diagnosis, and you tend to believe everything that is said. If you believe it and you put that in your mind, that is what you choose, and you can tailor your mind to it, and it can be that. I'm not saying what the doctor said is not true. I met someone on Tuesday at a cancer center who said he was diagnosed to have gotten cancer, and he was told that he had 3 months to live and he would die. And he said, "Look, I'm still here." He said, "I'm still here. I'm not dead yet." So it's the mindset so we can adopt a mindset to different things, but our mindset can be changed. And I hope that tonight somebody's mindset will change. Now, our mindset has to do with what we think we are capable of achieving. So some people think that they are capable of scaling higher heights. That is their mindset. They can do it. Yes, they can. Some people also think, no, they can't achieve anything. It is a mindset.
That is fixed. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So that is fixed mindset. You see, now
Yeah,
it's very.
If you are thinking you are not good in certain thing, and then that is fixed mind one.
That is fixed mindset.
Yeah.
Yes, and that mindset can be changed.
Of course, yeah.
And it's always good to change it, isn't it? Yeah. If it's negative mindset, it should be changed. So our mindset is about our attitude to life and all the challenges of life. Look, there are countless challenges of life, but our attitude helps us to overcome them. Very important. Now, why is this important? Mindset is very important because as a leader, you'll be working with different staff members who will come to the place of work, be it your business or you are line managing them, with different attitudes. And you have to be able to help them to have a growth mindset from a fixed mindset, if the fixed mindset is towards a negative adaptation. So in relation to mindset also, people either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset, like we have said. Sindhu, would you like to read to us what is on there?
Just because of some people can do something with little or no training, it doesn't mean that others can do it. And sometimes do it even better with the training. Yeah, that is from Carol Dweck, Mindset, the New Psychology of Success. Is that book or article?
It's an article.
All right.
So you see, you can Google it.
Yeah, okay. That's
fine.
If
it's been developed into a book, that would be great.
Yeah, so, recently I read with this mindset, it will affect our health as well.
It does. Thank you. Yeah. It does. Thank you for sharing that. Our mindset affects our health. You know why? Our mindset, we said it can adopt it to what we choose to adopt.
Yeah.
It may have to do with people. It may have to do with things. Different things. It may have to do with relationships, different things. Our work, our manager, our supervisor.
I don't know. Have you heard about the lady who just believed that she was obese and then she started dieting? Recently, it was on the news, and then finally, even though she lost the weight and then she fixed her mind, she's still obese, and then she started to become like anorexia, and then now is fully skeleton. She looked like a skeleton now.
Wow.
That is the research I recently read. Yeah.
Wow. Sindhu, thank you for sharing that with us. So that's the mindset, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it may not necessarily be that she's obese, but then because she believed that, she adopted that mindset. Wow. Okay. So this is the growth mindset. Individuals with a growth mindset believe that most things can be achieved through hard work. That's growth mindset. Or I can do this if I add a little bit of this, a little effort, either through hard work or practice, or by not giving up when things get difficult. Anyone with the attitude of not giving up, no matter the storms and the wind and the floods and the fires of life and the challenges of life that come when you are trying to push through to achieve something or to get somewhere in life, if you make up your mind, you are not going to give up. It is a form of growth mindset. Eventually, you will get there. Okay, so that's growth mindset. Now, such people know that, some staff members, okay, or colleagues might be particularly talented or gifted at certain things, but recognize that for they themselves, it is just not a starting point, or not even these colleagues, and that even these colleagues need to work harder in order to improve their talent. So when you just think that someone was for this person, it is just a gift. It is just a gift. It's not for me. No. Anything is possible if we put our minds to it. Individuals who have growth mindset achieve more in life, even at the place of work, in sports, in music, acting, business, in exam, in a test. Just make up your mind, I can do this, and put effort to it. It's growth mindset. But if you tell yourself, no, I can't do this, this is difficult, you are adopting a mindset that is going to transfer itself and translate and manifest itself into different actions that may not end well. You see? So people with growth mindset achieve more because they have what we call resilience. Resilience is staying power, ability to persist in the face of challenges. So when things get very difficult, they don't give up. People who have growth mindset, they don't give up. And you need such people in your business, in your work. You need such people to partner with because they inspire you towards higher achievements. They make you see light at the end of the tunnel. For them, the darkness cannot persist forever. So they hang in there, they keep practicing, and they give it another shot until they succeed at it. Most of the people who are able to start businesses, even in difficult times, do you know a lot of people started businesses during the pandemic? Yes, or what? Pandemic, things were breaking down. Some people's businesses stopped, but other people also started businesses. Growth mindset. Let's look at the fixed mindset. Lalita, please, would you like to?
Yeah, sure. Fixed mindset. Individuals with a fixed mindset believe that their basic skills and qualities are more or less set from birth, and there is not a lot they can do about it. They adopt the attitude of it's okay for her, she is brainy, he is artistic, he is sporty, or she is musical. If they are not good at something from the word go, then they don't see the point in putting in the effort to learn it.
Thank you very much for a very good reading. So this is fixed mindset, like we were saying earlier on. And Lalita and Sindhu pointed out. So some people think that some things are not for them. It's a fixed mindset. Some people think they are not good at mathematics, so no matter what, no matter how they learn, mathematics will not work for them. Sometimes it's a fixed mindset. Some people think they are not good at business and they can't do business. It's a fixed mindset. Because anybody can do anything when they put their mind to it. Yes, it's true, some people are gifted in some things. To do that, some people are naturally artistic, sporty, and all of those things. But we can all learn something to some level. Maybe not at the highest level, but to some level. So fixed mindset and growth mindset, which one do you want? And which one do you want in the staff that work for you or with you or under you as a manager?
Growth mindset.
Growth mindset. Thank you. That's the best. Now,
because I think fixed mindset is basically you are like quite prejudiced about everything.
About everything and about yourself and your opportunities and chances, isn't it? So tonight we have all changed our minds from fixed mindset to growth mindset on a number of things. Yeah. Now, other things that are very important to our personal well-being and professional development have to do with skills. And these skills that we call transferable skills. We want to look at, I would have given an activity, but because of time, I just want to go into it. Yeah. So, transferable skills are skills that can work everywhere. You have that skill when you are working the London Underground. You can use that same skill to work in Parliament. You can use that same skill to work in the hospital. It's transferable. It's a skill that counts everywhere. And they are the skills that employers are looking for. They are also called employability skills. Okay. So transferable skills are skills and abilities that are relevant and helpful across different areas of life. For example, socially, they are relevant. Professionally, they are relevant. At school, college, university, at the workplace, they are relevant. These are just some examples of transferable skills. Personal skills, a personal motivation. What is personal motivation?
It's like self-motivated.
To be self-motivated.
Maybe it's a communication skill, ideas.
Okay, so yes, it relates to it. Yes. Personal motivation is also called intrinsic motivation. Motivation that comes from yourself. You are not waiting for somebody to motivate you before you get started.
Or maybe the person can solve the unexpected problems. So it's becomes like a self-motivation or personal motivation.
Yes, it's It's all related to that. So you are a self-starter. You don't wait. People who have personal motivation can do a lot of things on their own initiative. They don't need to wait for the manager to come and say, okay, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this before you get started doing it? They don't wait to necessarily receive instruction before they do what needs to be done. We read something the other day that there was some work that needed to be done. Everybody thought somebody would do it, and nobody did it because everyone thought somebody would do it. And at the end of the day, nobody did it. You see? So that story is about everybody, anybody, nobody, somebody. So people who have personal motivation don't wait to be told what needs to be done. They just get started doing it. And employers like such people because they move the work to the next level. They move the business to the next level. They have the ability, the capability, and the willingness to do what needs to be done. The next
collaboration,
the next transferable skill is called organization or organizational skill.
Yeah.
From organizational skill, we have planning skills. People who are organized are good planners. They like to plan ahead. They are proactive. They don't wait till last minute to do things. They are organized. So they prioritize tasks. They know what comes first, they know the difference between urgent things and important things. And they are able to, ensure that work is done which needs to be done. They are not lazy. Organizational skills. Every employer needs people who are organized. And these are transferable skills. It can work in every environment. Time management is an aspect of organizational skill, but it also stands on its own. Time management, effective time management. People who are not always late. It's sometimes, yes, you can be late because maybe there's traffic or you miss your train, you miss your bus, or you didn't leave home early, or you forgot something, you have to go back for it. Sometimes, fine. But no employer likes an employee who is always late to work. No, it will affect output. It will affect how much you can maximize. It will affect expansion. So employers need people who have effective time management skills. And it's very important. And as a leader in a health and social care setting, you also want people, staff, and colleagues who are good time managers. Then teamwork. Teamwork is very, very important. There are people who like to be loners. They don't like to mingle. They don't want to get involved.
Employer like teamwork.
Sorry?
Employer definitely will like a teamwork.
Absolutely. Why?
Because he doesn't want to get any trouble. Because if the work will go very smooth if you have a good team,
Yeah. It's very important. And one thing about team, like you were saying, Sindhu, is that, you see, knowledge or wisdom is not in one person's head.
Yeah.
We all have different perspectives.
Yes.
So if we are trying to solve a problem, maybe one person is looking, it can be solved this way. Another person, no, when we do it this way. So when we put our heads and our minds together at it, we get the best outcome, and it gets done quickly than when just one person or only a few people are doing. So teamwork is very important. We learn from one another. We support one another. And that is the essence of teamwork. And then leadership skills is also a transferable skill. And so these are some of the transferable skills. Any question or contribution, please, before we proceed? All right. So apart from the fact that we have transferable skills, there are some skills that we also call hard skills, and some skills are also called soft skills. So which of these do we have in our portfolio?
Both, we do have both.
So what are hard skills and what are soft skills? We are not going to list them. Let's go into them. All right. Shall we have Florence? If you are available.
Hi, sir.
Hi, welcome back. I hope you are settled now.
Yeah, I am. Thank you.
Please take us through hard and soft skills.
Quiet, I'm reading. Hard skills are quantifiable, often technical and learned at school college, university, or by doing particular work over a period of time. Knowing a particular hard skill makes you in demand. Hard skills may be the difference between getting or not getting a particular job over other candidates. For example, fluency in foreign language may enable you to apply and secure a role requiring international travel for work. 2, skills or knowledge of particular software will enable you to seek a role specifically working on that software package.
Good. Thank you so much. Well read. So that's an example of hard skills. Okay. So people who have hard skills are in high demand by employers. It's very, very important. Okay. Any contribution to that or any question before we go to soft skills?
No.
Okay. Soft skills. Shall we have Nina, please? Sarath, good to have you here. You will be the next, yeah?
Yeah, soft skills, also known as employability skills, are the skills and attitudes that enable you to get along with colleagues,
Yes.
make critical decisions, solve problems, develop respect, and ultimately become a strong ambassador for an organization.
That's it.
For example, good interpersonal and communication skills will enable you to participate effectively as a member of a team, satisfy customer expectations, negotiate, make decisions, manage your time efficiently, take responsibility, work effectively with other employees.
Thank you very much, Nina, for a very good reading. So these are soft skills. They are called soft because it's like when you have them, you are easy to get along with others, and people are able to get easily along with you. And it's one of the skills that help attract customers to our organization and also help us to retain clients and customers because they like the way you just smiled at them. They like the way you just served them. They like the way you are approachable, you know, and the way you spoke with them. And they just want to come back again. Now, another, excuse me, thing that's very important in relation to professional development is identifying our individual strengths. And this one, we now call them areas of development. I prefer to call them areas of development than weaknesses because people use weakness as an excuse. Oh, it's my weakness, it's my weakness. You can overcome a weakness. And so anything you can overcome is an area of development instead of being a weakness. Okay. So why is it important to highlight, to know, to identify our strengths and our areas of development? Sarath, please.
Strength and weakness. Exploring strengths will give an indication of the following. What skills and experience do you already possess? What are you able to do well already? What do others see as your strengths? Exploring weakness will give an indication of the following. What areas of development could you improve on? Is there a lack of experience that may be needed for a long-term career? What areas are done badly? What should be avoided? Do friends or family think there are weaknesses that you do not agree with?
Good. We missed your voice here, Sarath. It's good to have you back here.
Thank you.
Yes, so these questions that Sarath has taken us through help us to reflect upon what we think our strengths are. And sometimes friends and family can also help us discover our strengths and sometimes our areas of development. Generally here, we don't like people pointing out our areas of development to us because we think they are judging us or they are criticizing us unfairly. Sometimes it's like that, but sometimes too, it's not like that. Sometimes it's the approach that a person is using. If the person comes in a form of attacking you, it's difficult to accept that you are pointing the area of development or what is called weakness. And you find that most of the time in relationships. But it's also very helpful. We adopt a very good approach in helping people identify their areas of development. We are all not perfect. We are all not perfect. We are working towards perfection. And so we all have an area of our lives we may be working on at one point or the other. In the same way, in every team, especially of workers in a health and social care setting, there may be strengths and there may be areas of development. And that is why teamwork is important. Someone's strength can cover somebody's area of development, and it will build a strong team. It is often said that your strongest point is as your weakest, what's that statement? Link. Okay, you are as strong as your weakest link. So we need to be able to identify. Beyond that, this is also what managers and leaders use to appraise and to set learning targets, as well as trainings for their staff. And so as a manager and a leader in the health and social care sector, or a deputy manager, the care home, or wherever you'll be working, it's important to understand how these play. And in pointing these out to staff, do it creatively, without them thinking that you are judging them or you are criticizing them. It's very important. It's about the approach. One of the things we used to do that is the SWOT analysis, and this relates to one of your questions. So please take note of this. One of the things we used to be able to discover and work this out is our SWOT, is the SWOT analysis. So SWOT simply is an acronym. S stands for strengths, W stands for weaknesses, which now I call area of development. O stands for opportunities, and T stands for threats. Now, when you look here, you will see there are some writings here. This is internal. Your strength comes from within most of the time. Okay, our strengths come from within, what we are able to do. Okay, our abilities, our mindset, our thoughts, our skills, our willingness, our drive, strengths. Apart from it be something that is part of us, it also can be something that is learned. They all add to our strengths. It's internal. Then W, our weaknesses are also internal, or our areas of development, they are internal. So for example, if I'm always late to work, so somebody will say, that's my weakness. There was this we saw, look at this. So let's assume this is a box, okay? Or this is a bottle. And this is also a bottle of strengths. And let's assume we are doing an analysis in 2020. We are in which year now? 2022, very soon to be 2023. So in 2022, somebody said lateness was their weakness, okay? 2021, lateness is still in this box as a weakness. 2022, lateness is still in this box as a weakness. And the person, oh, it's my weakness. Oh, as for it's my weakness. It's my weakness. No, you are not growing. That person is not growing if they are doing that. But when you see it as an area of development, you will take actions. You have practical action points. You know, it's an area of development. It's an area I need to develop. I need to overcome lateness. How can I overcome lateness? I'll put action points in place. I have to wake up. I have to go to bed early. I have to wake up early. If I can't wake up by myself, I have to set an alarm. You know, so practical steps that will help me to overcome lateness, because I see it as an area of development. It's an area I can develop. I can overcome this barrier. I can cross this bridge of lateness and become an effective time manager. But for as long as it's seen as a weakness, some people take, oh, it's my weakness. Oh, you already know that that's my weakness. It becomes an excuse. No, anyone who has a growth mindset does not do that. And we don't want our employees to do that. So these are internal. There are things that can be worked on. Then O is for opportunities. And opportunities, most of the time, they are from outside. So we prepare ourselves with our professional skills and personal attributes, waiting for the opportunity. When the opportunity presents itself, we go for it with what? Our strengths. And this is what we teach our children as well. And this is what we want our staff members to have. So opportunities are external and they are positive. Then there is another external one here. They are threats. That's T of the SWOT. It's a threat. The things that come against us, they try to suppress this one, the strengths. They try to take these opportunities from us. They limit us to think we can't get high, we can't get here where we are going. They try to push us down, put us down, push us back. The threats. And sometimes these can build into a threat where it forms as a barrier. So through a SWOT analysis, we can identify and also be able to reflect and also be able to put action points in place to build up and become the best that we can be, and also to build the best teams of health and social care workers in our work environment as people we line manage effectively. Any question, please? Is there any question? Right, so there is an aspect of this module. Are you all here with me or you are gone?
No, we are listening. Yeah.
Okay. There's an aspect of this module that has to do with reflection, reflective practice. And one of the things that helps us to do that is the planning and review cycle. Helps us to reflect.
Areas to develop.
Right. So is Josephine here? Please. Is Josephine here? Josephine is not here. Okay. Right. So Dr. Richard, if you are available, could you take us through this and the next slide?
Okay, Chris, thank you.
Right.
So planning and reviewing cycle. Identify areas to develop. Plan development needs. Action development. Reflect and review outcomes of development.
Good. How would you explain this? Starting from here, all the way.
So this is talking about identifying areas that one needs to develop.
Yes.
And once you've identified that you need to develop, let's say in your IT skills,
Mm-hmm.
you need that kind of skill to be able to do job effectively.
Yeah.
Then you then plan the development needs in terms of what is needed to fulfill your IT skills.
Good.
So what are the key areas that you need to fulfill? And then action development. Then you actually take action in terms of actually book a course, action point, or enroll yourself in a program. And once you've gone for the program, then you reflect and review the outcome of that program you attended to see the development is actually made.
Very good.
In you, whether you need to change it or move forward with it.
Excellent. Thank you very much. That's absolutely correct. And this is what we do personally in relation to our professional development. And this is also what we do for the people that we line manage as our staff members. Because don't forget, this is a leadership and management program, training you as a leader and a manager in the health and social care sector. In relation to that, Richard, it's still you. Thank you.
So planning and reviewing cycles. Why are planning and reviewing cycles important within personal
and professional development?
Yeah, why are planning and reviewing cycle is important within personal and professional development. Reason being that they provide opportunity for self-reflection.
Yeah.
And number two, they ensure smart goals are put in place to ensure development is measurable. They also encourage significant others to support, for example, managers.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, they ensure you keep up to date with industry standards and new opportunities.
Thank you very much, Rich. So the planning and the reviewing cycle that we looked at earlier on here is very important because it helps us to get here. Okay. If we don't do that, we are not able to self-reflect. Just like a woman who is cooking at the kitchen, trying to prepare a dish, following a particular, what do they follow? What do we follow?
Recipe.
Recipe. Thank you very much. The word was in your on your lips. Recipe. And you try it once, you don't get a particular taste or the particular, result you want. So you reflect, what did I not do well? Okay, next time I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That's the same thing we apply to our personal and professional development. So the planning and the review helps us to see what are we doing well, what are we not doing well. You can apply the same thing to your business or to your work, okay, and also to your staff management. Why are we not getting this result? Why are we not getting this output? Why are we making a loss? Why are we not making a gain? And once you are able to do that, you'll be able to find out why and work on it. And then from there, it helps us also to set SMART goals. SMART, also another acronym, specific goals, measurable goals. A is achievable goals. We don't set goals that we cannot achieve. Achievable goals. R for realistic goals, and T for time-bound goals. So it may be a short-term goal for the next 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, or it may be a medium-term goal for the next 6 months, or it may be a long-term goal for the next 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4, 5, 6 years. So once I'm able to do that, it helps me to be able to measure the achievement. So within 1 month, have I been able to do it? Within 2 months, within the first quarter, within 6 months, have I been able to do it? Why have I not been able to do it? Then we take it further. Okay. So, and then from there, planning and review also helps us to get significant others. The significant others could be your spouse, could be your children, could be your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. But in the work setting, it would be your line manager, the one who line manages you, or your supervisor, or you could even do a peer. So a peer, oh, how did I do this? Do you think I did well? What do you think I can improve upon? They are significant others, people whose voice matter in our lives and in our professional career and development. And then the fourth thing there is that it ensures planning and reviewing helps us to keep up to date with the relevant standards in the health and social care sector, which is developed and changing and updated every now and then. And it also helps us to keep up to date with new opportunities within the industry, within the sector. So you want to move up ahead, you want to, change jobs, the opportunities that come. Once you are ready, job ready, you can always, scale upward. That's very important. Any question, please, or contribution before we go to Sindhu?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to read? No,
yes,
contribution. Okay, I could read for you. Yeah. Review of learning. Can you now explain the importance of the plan? Explain the importance of the planning and reviewing cycle within personal and continuing professional development. Next, define continuing professional development. Explain the benefits of continuing professional development, which is CPD, for self, clients, and organizations. Explain how to reflect on your work and highlights way of improving skills, knowledge, and practice. Describe how to work with others to evaluate your skills, knowledge, and practice. Explain how to plan your continuing professional development. Explain the contribution that a workplace places performance appraisal and development process can make to your continuing professional development. Outline the roles and support available from the national governing body and the professional associations to support continuing professional development. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Is there any question anyone has in relation to these areas?
No.
Okay, so there's something we're going to do now. So, there's something we're going to do for next lesson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to pull this up. Okay. I'm going to give everyone something to work on, okay, in the form of research, and you will share with us. Is that okay?
And when will be that?
That will be on Monday.
Monday, okay.
Yes.
Are you going to send it to WhatsApp or email?
I will. No, I'm going to put it on Teams now. So everyone, you just get yours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm starting with.
Sorry, Chris, I didn't hear properly. Can you just repeat it once? What you're putting in the Teams?
Yes, so I'm going to put some. So this is the first one. This is for Sindhu. You are going to.
Is it for me?
This is for you.
Okay.
Can you see it? You are going to research, okay?
How on why
and prepare a very short brief.
Okay. Did you put it on the WhatsApp group?
No.
Shall I write down now?
You can, have a screenshot of it.
Oh, I haven't. Sorry.
How your own values, 3 things there, or 4 values, beliefs.
Yes, I haven't got the question.
Sorry?
I haven't got the question. So whatever
it's in the chats.
Oh, it's in the chat. That's great. Yeah, let me see.
Okay. So next is Sarath. Last week we talked about emotional intelligence. Sarath, last week we talked about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means you don't allow what's happening in your personal life to affect your professional life. So let's assume if I had a problem with my children at home, okay, or my spouse at home. And so because of that, I'm feeling very bad. I'm in low mood and I'm going to work. I shouldn't let that emotion and that kind of feeling, which is affecting me, affect or influence my work.
So I have to write like a small point or?
Yes, more points on how your own emotions affect your behavior and affects or impacts on other people at the place of work.
Okay. But for the Monday or Thursday class?
This is Monday.
There's one doubt, a query regarding this one. Do I need to write down and read it for you? Or do I need to send somewhere by email?
No, you can prepare. If you want to prepare a PowerPoint presentation of 3-4 slides, fine, that's fine.
And then send it to you?
No, you will present when we come.
Okay.
You will present it in the lesson.
Okay,
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Florence? Yours is next. How stress and anxiety. Last week I said stress, I said anxiety is a form of mental health challenge. And how stress and anxiety may affect your own reaction and your behavior towards others at work. Okay. Florence? Richard, is Richard there? Please give me a second.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Chris.
Hello, Chris? Hello? Chris? Where? At the back?
Hello, sorry. I asked for a second. I just needed to use the washroom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Was the third question mine?
Yeah. Third question is yours.
Okay, because
So
I'm
I was
typing
asking-
it according to question on the group chat. So question 1 is for this person. When I finish, I'll screenshot it.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So the first one is for
Sindhu.
Sindhu, then Sarat, and
Yes.
then you.
Okay.
The third one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I want Nina, is Nina there?
Yes, Chris.
Okay. Nina, I'm going to give you some. Okay. Nina, let me excuse you from this. Yeah. Or can you do? Tell me.
This one is mine? Fourth one?
I'm asking, can you do? Or you want me to excuse you? Are
But you
busy?
haven't typed the fourth yet.
All right. Okay, so I'm giving you something very straightforward. How feedback, feedback, I was talking about feedback.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach something on Monday about 360-degree feedback. So yours is to find out how feedback and reflective practice, we've talked about reflective practice today, part of it, can help increase our self-awareness as health and social care professionals. Okay. How feedback and reflective practice can help increase your own self-awareness as a health and social care professional.
Okay, so can I give some of my personal experience as a teacher in the past?
Yes, you can, of course.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, who's left?
Lalita.
Oh, Lalita. Okay.
Give me easy one, huh, Krishna?
Yes. Okay. Okay, so Lalita, something very simple. All right. Lalita, something simple because of. So number 5 is Lalita. How are we doing for time? I don't want to go over the time. Lalita, tell us what you understand by personal well-being and what do you understand by self-care and what is the meaning of resilience? Simple, isn't it?
Yes, true. I'm very happy. Thank you.
Yeah. Who is left?
Richard.
Or Richard? Oh, this is too easy for Richard. Okay, so Richard. Oh, Josephine is not here. Okay, so Richard, give us 5 factors that can positively or negatively affect our own well-being. Okay. And,
okay, Chris.
Is everyone sorted? Josephine, yeah? Number 7, this is for Josephine. Four indicators of own well-being and well-being deterioration. 4 indicators, 4 signs, 4 symptoms, 4 things that we can see to know that you are well, and also that your well-being is deteriorating. All right. So is everyone sorted now? Are we all done? Okay. Is there any question? Does everyone understand what they are supposed to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So next week, after your presentations, I'm going to cover 2 areas. I'm going to be talking about feedback.
Chris,
yes.
In my feedback question that I have to do, it also covers to a great extent the SWOT analysis. So can I put in?
You can, yes, of course. Thank you. That's a very intelligent one. Okay. Yes, any other question? If there is no question and no contribution, I'm happy to bring the session to an end. Please kindly put the questions with their names on Teams on WhatsApp for us, please. Thank you so very much, Florence.
It's on WhatsApp.
Florence, please do that for us. Thank you
It's
all.
already.
Oh, you've done it already?
Yeah. So the questions and the question numbers. So when
And
you look at the question, you just refer to which one you're answering.
Yeah, very proactive. Thank you. All right. Is that a soft skill or a hard skill?
Soft skills.
Or transferable skill.
all the above.
Okay. Thank you all so very much. And I'll see you on Monday with your short presentations. Okay.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
It's just 3 to 4 slides. PowerPoint
yes, 3 to 4 slides, yeah. But make sure the information is helpful so we can all use it to support our assignment. You did well. You all did well the last time. So I'm looking forward to very good presentations. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 And also, Chris, I'll request you that to start this presentation, if it's possible, in the second half of the class on Monday, because the first half I'll be busy with my son's tuition classes.
Okay. Then I will make you the last to present. Is that okay?
Yeah, if that's fine. Otherwise, the second half you can start all together, like from 7 to 8.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Yeah. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you all and see you on Monday. Bye.